Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and lovers, children of all ages. Welcome to the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse, where life is happening on the Rio this Monday morning. We are here with a variety of your well TV, and of course, the founder of those 8 letters, The Eric Brandt Show. And in our work today, we're filling out a document that is recognized to be factually inappropriate. It is the form number JDF 208 R/7. Hold on.
Which, by the way, I want to show you that the last revision, the last legal revision, it's right here, right? Okay, this right here stands, the R stands for revision. It says 7 of 06. The latest revision is actually 10 of 15. Okay, so this thing is far outdated.
Right. So you fill in what's appropriate. But now, listen, I'm not going to show all this stuff, but what I'm saying is that if there is any of this stuff, you cannot just do that. You actually have to give them, make them believe. You can say, but I'm saying if you have groceries, if you have fuel expenses, if you have insurance, things like that, show all that in that box, in those boxes is appropriate. And then they say, where's your income? You can say, my income is excluded as it says on the back of this sheet. Right? So that's all they have to know, right? And good morning. Hey, Lucinator, Bizzo, Sovereign, Freddie. Listen, the reason that I started this stream is because
it's far less, outrageous, if you will. It's a mile away from us.
Well, I know, but that's how they got him to mall.
Yes, we know that. That's the point. Karen is now just beginning to understand why my area restriction is so egregious. So, folks, good morning. Eric's over there. They're looking at my area restriction, which is a fantastic conversation piece. But what I want to focus on today is what's on my computer screen.
Well, they don't really do it over on this side.
And this is Gideon versus Wainwright. And I'm going to pull this up again in another tab. Because this is the 50th anniversary.
Simple of minds, right? I mean, I think it's complex minds. You know, so I'm going to have them, right? I never had this, I didn't have this. I didn't have food. And then even though the chief justice for 1 and 3 days demand, we may not. You know, the last one is 10 or 15. You know, the reason for the revision. So, this is part of law, right? The thing that you're here to abet, right? This is a place where it is to be agreed to us, right? So, it's going to be a meeting. I'm sure I, it's perfectly required.
Well, folks, that was breaking news, and that was catastrophic, crazy, and ridiculous.
That lady was Genevieve St. Ledger.
Wait, is that Vicky's son? I recognize you. How you doing, man?
Wow.
What you got going on? I mean, we're on camera, so I can mute it real quick. Are they? All right, sorry, we had to mute that for a second, but seriously, breaking news.
That young lady that just came out here was Genevieve St. Ledger, which is with the prosecutor's office. She was asking me how I was doing with my defense, getting a public defender. And she told me that once I was done, she was gonna go in there, and she's probably talking to them right now, and she's gonna talk to the public defender to see what she can do to help this process and see if they can, get this thing actually going, right? Because this is actually pretty, anybody with one finger with a forehead can tell you that, this
Right.
is absolutely, just ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And once we have a legal representation, of course, we'll have a process that goes forward from there. And it's going to take several steps in the process as we're all married. But we won't need to talk about that right now or today. We just want to make sure that we are explaining to everybody that it was really the government's prosecutors that have that on his ankle that are like, this is why, what can we do to help you get represented today? In the meantime, what I was really trying to talk about is this amazing thing called Gideon versus Wainwright. And July 1st, I think it was.
Please give me the full name of that. I'm gonna write that.
I'm doing it on live and, oh yeah.
Very bold here.
Yes. Gideon Wright. Winwright. And you're going to need this part as well. This is 32 US 335. And it was decided in 1963. And it's the 50th anniversary? I don't know how that works out exactly, the numbers. The case might have originated before then. So the situational condition there is that it's the 50th anniversary, or whatever anniversary it is. See, this is the 50th anniversary showing on this thing here. So whatever that is, think about what it really is. So what this is... Hello, everybody. Huh? Thank you.
The city attorney's in there trying to see what it is.
So it says, a 15-year-old was accused of making an obscene phone call to his neighbor on June 8th, 1964. This is Galt, 387 US 1, 1967. So anyway, we're looking at this here, and we're gonna go to this one here. In a unanimous decision by the Supreme Court, established that the 14th Amendment creates a right for criminal defendants who cannot pay for their own lawyers to have the state appoint attorneys on their behalf. This is an important case, okay? And so it was argued January 14th, 1963, and decided March 17th, 1963. And basically, it charged in this Florida state court with a non-capital felony. Petitioner appeared without funds and without counsel and asked the court to appoint counsel for him, but was thus denied on the ground that the state law permitted appointment of counsel for indigent defendants in capital cases only. Petitioner conducted his own defense about as well as could be expected of a layman, but he was convicted and sentenced to imprisonment. Subsequently, he applied to the state Supreme Court for a writ of habeas corpus on the ground that his conviction violated his rights under the federal constitution. The state Supreme Court denied all relief. The right of an indigent defendant in a criminal trial to have the assistance of counsel is a fundamental right essential to a fair trial, and petitioner's trial and conviction without the assistance of counsel violated the 14th Amendment. Betts versus Brady. 316 U.S. 455 overruled. PP 372 U.S. 366-345. So the reverse case was reversed and remanded. And so we're going to use this case that we're just randomly chatting with people about today and learned about in this young man's issue today. That if you are poor, you must have a counsel, right? It's that simple. So while we're enjoying the beautiful views of the city of Denver, right? This is our community. We want to make sure that this factor is covered. Yes, Karen. Yes. So, Mr. Bennett, is there anything else that you were interested in highlighting this morning on the show?
Nope.
Okay. That's very rare and unusual.
I'm studying.
He's studying. Oh, that's right. So we're here for multiple court cases this morning, folks. So Mr. Brent has one today, and that'll be at 10 o'clock. He is represented by counsel, and this is his third attempt at this specific hearing. Who? Oh. Well, let's go take a peek.
They usually go to the other side.
Oh, the fire and ambulance are here. That doesn't look very nice. So, hey guys. Yeah, so we're here at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse. We've got hearings at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning for Liberty Freak TV, who's still just trying to get a lawyer assigned to him. Once the courts assign a lawyer to him, we'll go through a variety of processes, and everything's going to be funky dory from there. So Genevieve came out and she wanted to make sure that he's filling out an application. Here's the specifics on why the paperwork and the issue is going to be incorrect. You're using the wrong form. And so now we have this fire and rescue going on. Pajama audits, by the way. I just watched a video of yours this morning for you with that fishing pole out fishing in Georgia for some bad piggies. So, but it looks like the fire truck and ambulance are leaving us now. And like I said, guys, we're pre-court. We're gonna go in now because it's 9 o'clock, and we have our first court date this morning at 9, and then we have our secondary court date at 10 o'clock, and then we're gonna take care of some other things from there. So we want to just give you an update this morning before we go out. Check out this case though on the 50th anniversary of the public defender for all criminal charges, right? That's an important case. Gideon versus Wainwright. And it's kind of a big deal, PJ, that I watched a video. So just everybody, all of you recognize that I'm starting to watch videos, everybody else's stuff here and there, getting it in a little bit. So Yeah, this is a really good and really interesting case, and I'm excited about it. The right of an indigent defendant in a criminal trial to have assistance of counsel is a fundamental and essential to a fair trial. That's a big deal. So we want to thank you for joining us. Everybody's hard at work, and we're gonna recognize that the hard at work is studying for trial. It's studying for hearings. And the other thing that we're gonna show you, we are doing big things, right? In this room, they have now come to this thing. So public assistance, there's actually in the city and county building, there is a pro bono room for assistance for all kinds of things. And inside this room, it says that you have to have these things. Excuse me. Oh, proof of household income, pay stubs, that's good. Medicare card, not required. Food stamps card, not required. TANF, not required. Government, so not all of these are required. And so thanks, Peanut Butter. Jenny Jones, Good Morning Original Buzzo. I really appreciate that. As we are doing a lot of this work, and we are doing a lot of big deals and making these changes and keeping track of it. But it doesn't happen without sacrifices, and those sacrifices often come in the form of regular, consistent, and continuous pay. So that's always a reality and appreciated recognition. But we are out here at the courthouse, keeping up with things, keeping up with the Eric Brandt shows. What is his court date this morning? Oh, his court date this morning is for it's the Gonad case. The Gonad case is the allegations of threats made on a RTD bus. So he's got a motions hearing on that today, and I want to also recognize this guy, IDC Chris, in Moline, Illinois. He's posted a couple of videos now in the last couple of days. He's getting better with this stuff, but they're just harassing him for being a kid, videotaping, pacing back and forth in front of the police department, right? Videotaping cops outside a nursing home. And IDC Chris is still just uploading his videos. Mark Scarfenwield, I don't know why you're blocked. You're not blocked. You're posted on my page. I see you right there. So Keith Anderson, Good Morning Eric Johnson, Lucinator, Peanut Butter, Jenny Jones, Jamie Deeds. No, you can get more. Any criminal trials. You can get assistance for civic matters as well, but a lot of times you end up representing yourself in those, unless maybe there's like ADA or other assistances that might be required. That's the answer I was trying to get down. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get in the courtroom and see how this process goes, I believe. Because Liberty is gone. So the Eric Brandt show is studying for his 10 o'clock, and we're going inside for no, because see, when you have a lawyer, they know and Stephanie, I'm going to hold on for that now. PJ says hi. You were served papers from your ex, and you need to file a motion, and you have no idea how. Jamie Deeds, let's talk about that in a direct at cuttheplastic@gmail.com. I'm not a lawyer, but I can probably give you some links and some other things to help you file that process through. We have a generic motions form that could probably be modified for your benefit. We want to make sure that that happens. So, Stephanie, I want to talk about this question quick. Would I rather defend myself so that at least you know the work gets done? So here's the thing. You want the lawyer who knows the process and the verbiage and has the templates and the documentation that they're accustomed to, right? What we do when we are defendants is we still defend ourselves.
And the 31st is at the
Those are my lady cams, by the way. They know I'm recording them. Yes, come tell me what you just observed.
Yeah, the two guns in blue come in there like, both come in. One looks to one side, one looks to the other, and goes, okay, so nobody's in here yet? Okay. I'll just walk by. Always the extreme presence of guns and badges.
So there are actually people in there, right? How many?
The judge is like,
It's a busy program, right?
But is the judge at the bench?
Nobody's in here
I
yet.
must be referring to the name.
Okay, but maybe I'm
I'm not afraid of it.
Oh.
So of course that gives us jumpies when those two ladies come around because they like to get their hands on me, and they like to get frisky. It maybe excite me as well a little bit. They do. Those two of them. Yes, my heart is palpitating right now. Why do we want to defend ourselves? Let's talk about that real quick. We don't want to defend ourselves. We want the lawyers who are accustomed to the circumstances of the courtroom to defend us as far as the verbiage, the paperwork, the processes. What we want is we want to go through our own evidences. We want to go through our own discoveries. We want to go through the discovery process and the details and fishing expeditions ourselves so that the lawyers know what papers to fill out to ask for more documentation and more records and more information so that the fishing produces bigger and bigger catches. That's really what we want. So yeah, buildup of issues means that we're winning it, right? We're building up the cases. We're tying it all together, and we're showing a string of series and events. So for the meantime, though, guys, I appreciate all of you on here. 68 of you, Spank It Lacey and Stephanie, about recording in the hallways, because that was kind of scary, but also about just like how we want lawyers to represent us, but then we want to go through the process ourselves. So with that thought in mind and my efforts to consider that there is now a city representative in the hallway talking with defendants, the alleged, I don't want to intrude on them and their thing going on there. So puff puff pass, everybody. Chew chew swallow. Spank the like button, Lacey. Nice, that's great. I think that maybe it's because of the level of stuff that we have. Sometimes we're being over inundated. But yeah, you know what? There's also like the fact that we are doing a lot of this work ourselves. And good job for doing it and overcoming it. It can happen. It does happen. It's not the rule not to do it. But when we're dealing, at least in our level here in Denver, right? Our level of so many things going on means that we need those extra layers of knowledge to cover us, to get the discovery, to make sure that we're not paying for everything out of our own pockets. So yeah. Anyway, it's coming on half an hour. I really, really, really want to go. Mr. Brandt just went in to do his own silent study space and left all his stuff right here, just like I did. Are you the keeper of things?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna put his things in my backpack, I think, make it safer, huh? Will you hold that? So that we're not staying down your, Are you having a good day, Jonna?
I'm having a wonderful day, Brian.
That's fantastic. I'm so glad for you. A little stressed so far. Oh. There he is. You went into study without your things, so I was just gonna put them in my bag and you hold on to them. Thank you. See, he's deep in thought and process. And so with that, folks, we thank you for enjoying a morning court update with Liberty Freak TV, The Eric Brandt Show, and yours truly, Cut the Plastic. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Share that smash and like button. And don't forget to share. Thank you.
This is the cover sheet.